Being in South Africa was the last place I wanted to be in this past week. And I know a lot of people bayavuma ngadaideng. Bekshubile, man. And I know I'm not alone. But here we go again, man. Just to mention a few things. Violence, brutality, the killing of women, xenophobia, illegal drugs, illegal immigrants. I mean, come on. It's the same story, just with a different name. That story needs to change. We need to do better. We need to unite, man. I know there's an analogy Robert Mangaliso Sobuko once used. You know, you can't punch with the finger. You got to put all fingers together to create a force. But the problem with using that analogy, punching, you know, you know, things are too heated up. Yeah. But beyond that, man, you know, when we have the negative sides, we also have the upside of things. But shout out to everyone bringing light to the world and everyone who has survived these challenges. Without a doubt, we're definitely going to touch on these topics today. And speaking of light, you know, speaking of positivity, our guests today are bringing us nothing but laughter, authenticity. I'm telling you right now, as I did say, as we walked in with our guests, man, people are stopping us at the lift. What beautiful hair, you know? The white people are saying, beautiful hair. As we're walking in, people are, Skhaleni Funinya, my man. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, our guests are nothing but a reflection of greatness. And what is good when there's great, yeah? Mm-hmm. And the devil is a liar. Yeah. Come on, it's gonna be a vibe. And to our listeners worldwide, because you know what's amazing about digital online media, we have no borders. Sinama Iraq listeners, sinama Bangladesh listeners, you know, say ladies and gentlemen, and to our listeners worldwide, you tuned into Sportainment on THD 24, your favorite sports and entertainment show, a show that exists to inform, educate, empower, and simply entertain you. I heard another voice come in there, and you harmonize. And in the spirit of our show, what do we say? Yes, man. You gotta love it. Nah. But I get scared to say I'm Venda, especially amongst Josie nowadays. But let's hump on my ID, man. But I'll stick to it. The Movenda Nedzina Langande Rendani Tshivhula, aka Ren-D, your number one MC. Yes, man. I go mnandi, man. Gonna spirit. Yeah, gonna spirit. Tennis, Moonchild, talk to me. Tennis, you have any connection?
I know Maria Sharapova. I know Roger Federer's tickets sold out in 10 minutes for next year.
Chesa.
I know Serena. I know the what is this? Because who was Federer? I remember he used to. Who's this guy? The other
Rafael Nadal.
Nadal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know about tennis.
So you're quite informed, yeah?
Yeah, I just act blunt.
No, SK ongitshela uke wayenza wena i-tennis uke wayidlala da.
Bengidlala squash.
Udlala squash. Okay, well that's nice.
Mar bengishawa blind. Ngishaye Ibrahim. Ibrahim uyangishaya ngaphuma ku squash.
Wathi angisafuni.
Umpomalathi, yeah. Angiluzisa ithemba ngavele ngagaba.
Kodwa hayi.
Marungedile kube ngikuphi manje?
Kube ukuphi Ibrahim? Uyabona ngabe upusha i-racket namanje.
Kube ngibeke lapha. Ngiyazi abantu ababeka into lokathi yazi lento lemfethu ngikhumbula la ngibuyaphi nayo. Marungabe ne direction.
It's not crazy.
Yeah, sure.
You know, speaking of tennis, you know, and I mean, Tinala, we like talking about the development of sports as South Africa, you know. Mm-hmm. Tennis is commonly just like rugby and hockey. It's not necessarily that common ekasi, you know. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think. Imagine if a tennis court were up to date, ekasi, Brian. Hey. You know, I mean, so it means that power. I mean, just what can the Department of Sports, just as an artist, I know that you're not specialist with sports, but you know, just your opinion. What can the department do to introduce more of these sporting codes, man, as recreational activities, in your opinion?
I think association to a sport and a color is the first fucked up thing because now when you think of the township, you think of netball, you think of soccer, you think of
exactly.
Do you know what I mean? And then only if you're in specific schools you get the opportunities to be in tennis. Because even netball, there's black people in netball, but it's not even seen as a thing. You know what I
Exactly,
mean? They're
yeah.
struggling with sponsorship, right?
Yeah.
I know they're struggling with sponsorship.
Female sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Do you know
gonna
what
get
I mean?
into that as well.
So it's a sad thing. So I think there needs to be the removal of color.
Yeah.
And then the introduction of just sports, because you can't say like it can't be that thing just because a white kid's parents noticed what the little kid liked and introduced groomed them within their hobbies.
Yeah.
And now solid for at the same time.
Yeah.
It's the sad thing because we grow up like like our children, like my children's song. I'll play you the voice note.
Cheers.
Every time we hang up, my twins are 6 years old. Our song is
yeah.
So every time we say goodbye, I'm like, mama. Both twins, they know it's until they know what it means.
Yeah.
Until they know what it means. So it's that thing about to remove the color and put the sports there, because outside of that, so complaining golf, I'm a business meetings, black people. That's also a privilege. It's not something that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's even expensive as a sport. I know one of the golfers, he's quit and he was already getting there. Well, quit it because one of the responsibilities at home, because it's an expensive sport. Yes, it was different because he's black.
Yeah.
But it cost him a lot for him to be that only black.
It's too much. It's too much. Zakhele, my king, talk to us as well.
I think we do have recreational facilities.
Yeah.
I think all we need is involvement, a partnership. Yabantu aba experience.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm stars.
Yeah.
Those who are already
up there. I'm influencers in
they
some
mustn't
way.
be afraid to come back and give back to your community, because I'm telling you, recreational facilities are there and njalo renovate. So what we need to do is to encourage those guys. Feel free to come to our townships and make sure that for real it is free, and then let's identify those kids abane talent.
Exactly.
Let's visit them. No matter dalela roughly on the street. I mean ungabathola lapho ntwana umthatha umntana when utize ukubali.
That's what I'm talking about.
We cannot look at sports and recreation MEC kuze yena nalabo bahleli kuma offices. I think we need to stand up, go to those offices and say, no, this is what we did. We identified so. This is the proof. What is it that you can do? You understand? And let them see when they come there, recreational facilities. These kids are ready to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then they can start approaching. I'm a professional player, so whatsoever.
I respect that opinion. But I mean, aspect obvious. Let's take it back to the hood. As if we say we're talking about Inyaupe Konamanj, which are aligned to the xenophobic attacks as we speak. We're talking about all these social issues that are affecting society. But I'm not swimming pool, and kabang if you swimming pool, you diver da.
We do have a swimming pool.
Yeah.
Hence,
what's the problem there?
Hence I say we need. Hence I say we need professionals who will say, no, I want to volunteer now, because our problem, Tina Botaki, it's greediness. I want to shine alone. You see, those professionals must come back and see. If they go to those pools, they won't identify anyone now. We do have pools. We have Alexander. We have a pool, East Bank Hall. Go there and see how many kids are there, and they struggle. They don't know what skills.
Side.
Ilaba bathi makangena swimming pool angifake swava bese ayoyobe phansi kwamanzi hambe so phansi kwamanzi yabona abe so uyabheka ukuthi uphumele kuphi kanti same point yabona, but please
ladies and gentlemen, this is Sportainment on THD 24. I'm telling you now, Zakhele and Moonchild just gave us an example of how we swim abotaki, and I think it's funny, but it's true.
It's true.
It's so true. It starts there, if we could have just the systems, the connector, and fixing those things, trust me, there's a lot that can be fixed. I don't know if you guys are in line with the rugby.
I mean, I love drinking beer at a rugby field.
Cheers,
it's rugby playing. It's nice. Like, it's very festive. I don't know what's happening. I just hear, it's a fun vibe. It's just beer.
Yeah.
I just smoke a blunt and just like,
come on.
I go to the rugby field to party.
Cheers,
and the ones that know.
And if you don't know,
now you know, nigga. Come on. Zakhele bakhe rugby ikhona la.
Ngitshela ivari bengithola amatikiti wamahala nami. Ukuyopapisa la yabona. But but bengisaba ukuhlala among the crew because angazi mabawina basuke bekwenzakaleni. Sabe ukuthi uzozibona ucelebrate endaweni wrong. Mara Mariona se ngiyabona ukuthi abodaki ababhaba bangena
bakhona. Yeah. I mean expect to see a Kolisi as the captain.
Yeah, sure.
Utaki, you know. Usually babasgaya a colored brother but yeah, captain but just bet 100%.
We are easy already.
And it's something. But you know what's interesting, you know, the last time Springboks won the World Cup was 2007, and before that was 1995. Now here's a very key interesting thing. The Springboks seemingly win the World Cup after every 12 years. So manga calculator unless you met them flop as serious and I'll be so embarrassed. In 2007 up until 2019, how many years apart? That's 12.
18, 19, yeah.
12?
Yeah.
Ay man, gibambi. And you're one from it's 12 years, now it's the 12th year again. And I think we can win it. Personally, I think we can actually take this World Cup. I'll give you a reason why. There's a very youthful spirit in that team. There's an energy, a corner, man, that has never been seen in a very long time. And I'm talking about young, talented, gifted boys. It's a balance of experience and talent that's there. But if you want predictions, you know, I'm going to ma Springboks, guna ma All Blacks, guna Australia, guna Ireland, Northern Hemisphere, guna England.
Hello, muntu inform.
Guna way. You want to crema before you show your net. So I want to know, give me your top 3. Just top 3 who is going to take the World Cup from 3 to 1.
New Zealand.
Number 3.
South Tina number 1 there.
Okay.
Tingbon. I2 anko show.
Okay.
Mara Tina so itati.
Say itati World Cup. 100%. Zakhele just locked it down on Sportainment. And so idlala via clip le masi win.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Asi ayithatha ngikutshela mama.
Done deal.
Yeah, I2 ngaba noma ubani, mari 1.
Hey, South Africa. I like that. Moonchild?
Nanzothi bana. Cuz okay, is it Manchester United and Brighton?
Oh wait, hold on. Wait. What did you just say? Manchester United?
No, we're not gonna hear the end of this one.
You and me were meant for each other.
That's number 3.
Yeah.
The one that's the one that would be the Manchester of New Zealand of rugby.
Of rugby.
And number 2, I'll say South Africa is number 2.
Okay.
I mean, you want to be hopeful and say number 1, but right now it's team number 2.
Okay.
Unless if I get free tickets, it's about number 1. So
to Japan.
And then number 1 will be because of their dance moves. They freaking lit. I remember them forever.
Yeah. Ihaka, the New Zealand All Blacks.
They still do that.
They do it every game. So New Zealand's taking it.
Yeah, because they're so cool. They like cool.
Marba
and I would dress in black and white.
Yeah.
Dress in black and white as well. No, if you do this.
The combos are
It's not about that.
Is that about that?
Young Tengisa.
So we got our predictions, yeah? I love that. All right. I sing your name now.
Sabaniga benza.
Hey.
Sabaniga baikota.
Yeah.
Sabaniga. Ayeweda. Sabaniga.
Hey.
Sabaniga baikota.
Badig.
Sabaniga.
Sabaniga. Ubona nama moves wakazakhele la.
Ngifuna na ukuzibamba. Ubona uzizwe ukuthi kube wazukushaya kubeshaya ezinye. Mara kumuva phakathi amathumbu nenhliziyo wena umzimba uyami. Cement.
I'm the girl whose music you were listening to when I was walking in.
Yes.
Or you could just simply ask Beyonce.
Come on.
It's very sad that we're fighting each other. Because we're going to be left with the hashtag bring back the land.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to do it separating each other because white people aren't fighting?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now as Africans, we're even lessening our power already by fighting each other. And it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going anywhere.
And ungamla huyo leta maborder. Bongana maborder Africa. And
So
you know they're
it's such
very
a-
happy when they see the fight.
It's a sad thing, and I feel like, I mean, we play different roles, you know. Even in music, like my biggest thing is pussy power, and then I fight for vagina politics, and
Chesa.
orgasm, you know. But I mean, that's something because I collaborate a lot and I travel a lot, and I love traveling, and so it's like I meet so many different people. And they're in Nigeria, they see it's they hear. I mean, we're like from South Africa.
Yeah,
they're like, xenophobia. That's basically our nickname in Nigeria. But I still like literally on this week I was doing another collaboration with another big Nigerian artist, and I'm gonna go there. It's just like it's almost as if even the people that are fighting are people that are not even know. They don't realize it until you get out. Sometimes you know what it is that you have, but if you don't get out, you won't realize because you're azanda ibon traffic in Nigeria, and the people they're like baya sevens, and you think you have it easy here, and you have people like Casper saying they wish they were whatever in Nigeria, and you're just like. But I mean, do you know what I mean? If Nigerians come to South Africa because they want to be doing that, they want to be pushing here. So you don't even appreciate your own because I mean, if you knew better, you'd say better.
That's true. And I mean, I just have to jump in there. I think with Zakhele, you're more than welcome to jump into this as well. I understand xenophobia is absolutely unacceptable. Yabona, it's a stupid concept. For me, it's just the destruction of unity. And we're stronger together. In that being said, there are also other things that we have to mention. There are illegal foreign people in our country. There are people selling drugs in our country. There are people who are actually leading in human trafficking, in the kidnapping, in rape, in all of these, the prostitutions. And most of that is highly linked to a Nigerian. Angeti, it's Nigerians. I'm saying it's highly linked to them. There's a stigma attached to them. And I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire. You can't just ignore it. I want to just get your viewpoint, based on what's happening in South Africa, Konamaj. How do we tackle this? Because conflict there's so much going on, and I mean, it also allows the opportunity for the thugs to come in.
Straight up.
That's what I was about to say, Pruram. Because honestly speaking, we've been having a problem with crime from Sukela Kudala. And these things, our communities have been addressing those things. Suddenly now, kunana laba abakasha ngesithupha bathi okay kunezenophobia nalabo bangazi ukuthi isho ukuthini xenophobia.
That's true.
Nalabe inyawo yazi manje ingawata xenophobia. You see, but honestly speaking, sebakasha ngeyithupha xenophobia bese ba attack bakhona ukuyothola something. And if besikhuluma ivaru ukuthi besiyothi njenge communities hlalwe phansi address ama issues we crime and then kutholakala ukuthi aqala kuphi aya kuphi, because some of us, our brothers next doors, amanye our friends are the ones who are committing crime.
That's true.
And we don't get to appoint those people and say these are the people who are causing all these stupid things. We pointed abantu esaziwuthi because obviously there are Nigerian people abasebenzayo abasakhela economy, but there are those laba bayenza icrime.
They are.
And it is us abasupportayo. And mase kuthiwa yena abahlasela bese welanda umuntu innocent uphula isitoro sakhe. Hence uthola nama South Africans are now affected. Like for instance, you go to Alex, there's a shop called Masco. I grew up buying school uniform from that shop. And then to you as an Alexandrian, what does it say to you? And then you hear that someone died there. What does it say?
It's chaotic.
It says school shop. People buy school uniform there. What do you say? Do you say this it's under the name of xenophobia? No, let us be honest. It's the only shop we have. School uniform. We grew up in that shop. You see? So see, justify ngokuthini leyo ndaba le. You understand? Let us not hide. Discussion is too, as we're saying, xenophobia in Sloksa's good thinking. And let us not take the law into our own hands. There are police who are willing to work Nazi communities.
I want this debate.
I'm saying there are police, but now you must remember they fear for their lives, because at the end of the day, abantu now. If I'm corrupting a policeman and when I'm straight, you don't know where your life will end up, because as soon as you come to go to mina nyamosha, to save.
That's a valid point.
Do you get my point?
Valid point raised. But I think Moonchild, you wanted to raise something as well there, saying Utama police are, most of them, they trigger happy. They're ready to shoot. I think I heard you saying
a lot of ignorance comes from like, I mean, a lot of people are ignorant.
Yeah.
You go to be a cop after you've done your matric. How many people have the education outside of that? The same reason you go to a police station and you report a rape.
Yeah.
That those ignorant questions where it's just like, why is there no psychology as a very strong part of your studying to be a cop? Because how you handle things is that. So just because you're wearing a uniform, just because you're a cop, doesn't mean you're not ignorant. Those same cops will be the ones that are working with the lazy-minded South Africans who start with they taking our jobs. What the fuck is that?
That's true. Valid point raised. Yes, I think
So lack of education. You may be wearing whatever. You may be just doing this job for a subsidy because government. You don't have money to go to varsity. It's not your passion, and you're still ignorant. The reason people are violated more in the police station for rape is because of that lack of education. A lady will ask you while making a joke with men in uniform, what were you wearing?
You, Leo, it's a reality. How many people have said that as well? Now, since we're still in the mix of all of these things,
I mean, there's always something to do to help. So with me, with for instance, the molesting. I only realized I was molested maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I didn't realize I was being molested because the conversation wasn't there, right? So I was protecting someone. Until I realized, oh shit, that was molestation. The guy who raped me in my on my floor in my room, when he woke up and said I'm not a rapist, I already knew that the cops are not going to do anything about it. So I'm just like, I'm gonna write a song about it. You literally learn to just move, because who are you gonna cry to? What are you crying about? Everyone's crying. No one's gonna do anything about it. Cops are not doing anything about it. So for me, what I decided to do was just like, because I ran away from home at 19.
Okay.
And I've never gone back. So, but as part of my journey, I just moved to Joburg when that happened. And that my uncle happened in Durban. And I was like, I either kill him, but I'm too cute for prison, or I make it, and name and shame him. And then I got the magazine, I named and shamed him, but it wasn't satisfactory. Then I realized, actually, you know what? I had to go through this stuff myself, because part of my power and my liberation comes from that being taken from me. So if you're gonna take it, I might as well just own it. So whoever else is gonna have a problem with my bum, just deal with it, because hey, Tata, anyway, own it. It's your fucking vagina.
That's true.
You know, that's
true.
why you have to have a voice. That's why you have to open your mouth when you open your legs, because you're being polite to these little bitches that'll fucking fuck you up. A bitch will strangle you right now. But you're busy being polite because you don't want him to feel like he's got a small penis. Fuck you.
That's the way. You gotta put it out there straight. That's Moonchild, ladies and gentlemen. Zakhele, my king. We have to bring the chance. Yazin, this is a very sensitive topic, you know. And Amachita, we don't talk about this. I got to see a video I think Isibaya crew was doing against awareness, you know, for gender-based violence and all of this. And these things have been happening every year, man. Yes, there's nothing new. It's just the rebrand of it. Our sisters are getting raped. Abokoko are getting raped, you know. Like Abokoko. Like, you're raping an elderly person, a minor. I'm talking about like a baby who's a few months old, because apparently perception uguti ikipi HIV, ikipi AIDS, die. And yita machita, you know. And I always say this: we tend to speak a lot, but we don't speak about the reality. Maslange na machita. We benefit from the system of the patriarchy. It's like Ungamla, you know, who says I'm not racist, but at the end of the day, he's still benefiting from being a white person. You know, same thing with machita. What do we need to do, you know, to actually stop this thing? Not to just to cut it and say, as in, this is absolute bullshit. Let's stop it, machita. The men's conference was turned into a joke 2 years ago, but I think because it trended so well, why can we not bring that trend back and actually, you know,
I'm adding to men's conference. The men's conference is useless without a woman being a part. Because who's teaching you what?
Yeah.
Just adding to that.
King, jump in.
Yeah, I'm perplexed because isha inhlizweni in this thing, you know, because it's been happening as you said. It's been happening and nothing is done about it. You understand? So Mina, I think, because as much as involvement your community to on that note, no, don't take the law into your own hands. It will still happen, but angifuni ukuthi kube ngathi ngifaka abantu ngenhloko. Mara mina ukuyangami befana ngabe thina majita umuntu makanza lento le sizikhawathele yena
still nayo
inganegotiatiwa,
still nayo
unegotiate in because kufana noma lo muntu ayisilwane.
Exactly.
Usahlala phakathi kwabantu.
Exactly.
Kumele kufe bani? Ulimala umntana kabani? You understand?
Yeah.
So mina what I was saying to ama-gents the last time we spoke, I was saying, guys, I think not involvement yethu kubantwana bamantombazane.
Yeah.
It's very little.
Yeah.
Look at how our mothers were raised. They were raised ngendlela ukuthi ahlonipha umfana ukhona uconvince intombazane ngikutshela amanga na ubelieve ukuthi lo mfana uyazi uyangithanda.
Yeah.
Ngikhona ukulala nawe today kusasa ngivuke kushintshe yonke into wena you are so into me.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Why don't we take the very strategy lesabasiyuzile ukuthi badoma bomama bethu because we know the secret.
Yeah.
Teach our little ones ukuthi listen umfana makeza kuwe.
Yeah.
Magat so don't believe that because honestly speaking it is us who know the truth.
Yeah.
Abantwana abazinext amantombazane you know umuntu wesifazane uzalwe ngenye indlela like ngithema ngimstudisha nga realize okuningi ukuthi yazi uba nothando.
Yeah.
She's easily taken like ngezinto and
Yeah.
like baba sensitive
Yeah.
and like ba fragile. You understand? And then nathi mele sibe nalelo side for bona. You understand ukuthi okay si differentiate between umuntu wesifazane nowesilisa. They can behave like ngathi bakhulu but leso soft spot banayo. You know ukuthi what I noticed is ukhona ukhawathe umuntu wesifazane umlimaze wena but akubone but noma uthi uyakulima kube uyo thi hayi mxolele. You see that thing on its own. So mina I want to take that initiative ukuthi bafowethu ungayithathi kancane umntana omncane wentombazane doesn't know anything about men. And as much as umphushela kumamakhe uyomfundisa the very same lessons azifunda. So the history will repeat itself and nothing will change. So let us take a stand as men and say listen mntanami mina I want to be honest nawe. Thina sisatisfy ngabantu besifazane we don't know how they feel after that. So ngicela ukuthi you mustn't be a victim. Play safe. If there's anything ofuna ukuyazi I'll be open. Let us start now to be open to abantwana bethu. Let us not hit about the bushes sitting because sibulala izwe. Sibulala izwe bafowethu singahleki nangakho. Na ama rapists siyawazi.
Siyawazi. We know that.
When are we establishing something ezothi okay chance manje siyamita ubani bani wenzeni abonakala ukuthi kudilwa kanjani ngayo so that this thing can end.
Talking doesn't help.
Do you know what's the saddest thing? The fact that you literally look at a man and they don't realize they've just offended you. Like just yesterday, someone spanked my bum to say, and he's smiling. I'm like,
what?
You like, no, they're mad, but I'm mad like that. Like if anybody knows me, they know I'll fuck you up. You touch my bum. It's not for you to touch. So, but I was talking, so he spanks my bum. And I'm like, the fuck? And then he's the girl didn't realize because I know she hates men that do that. It would have been a fight. So I was just like, just get the fuck out because I was with my other friend. She's gonna just be like, I was gonna pop out. So she's like, get the fuck out of here because I'm just like, so he's calling and in his voice note he's asking me, what did I do? I was just being played. Is my bum your playground, bitch? First of all, your fingers are short. You don't even have a dick.
Moonchild. Come on.
You know, that's the sad thing. The fact that they don't see that they are being offensive. Here's a sad story right now. There's a friend of mine who offended a girl. And instead of so basically the boss they decided instead of firing him they're gonna take him to to lessons on how to teach women and colleagues and stuff, and he's literally been like rehabilitated. So instead of firing him she went to rehabilitate him, and so now shit's popped out about when he was that, so he doesn't even know what to say. I'm like, but say the truth.
Wow.
You were trash. You still trash, but you're getting rehabilitated so you can learn how to fucking how to treat women.
You mentioned something, and I think it's also something that's important. You know, bringing the perpetrator. I think they have to have a sense of accountability.
They have to.
That's where it makes a big difference. If you've raped, stand up and say, "Born." This is the psychology that I was going through. This is what I did. Don't justify your actions. Apologize, because maybe the same person who's thinking like you, the same person who views women the same way you do, in that opportunistic way, can actually get a connection. Ungathi the accountability ayikho. That's the problem, you know? Because bakhona, like you said,
people associated to something taboo because of lack of understanding.
Yeah.
If you've been to the sex club, the sad thing is that when I've been there, I see old white couples and I'm just like, there's funky people like me. Secondly, women are safer there. No, you walk around naked, you're confident. No body shaming, nothing. Like you just walk around naked, you can dance, you can party, and no one gives a fuck. And no man touches you. You're not even allowed to do this. A woman is safer at a sex club than a normal club where it's accepted in society. So how is that for your standards? You accept where we get raped, but where there's actual security for the female in their comfort, because we are sexual beings, it's taboo. That's why I'm going to open that shit for black people. I'm going to open that thing. So it's 2 years
I'm
to go.
going to come.
Open it. Open it.
Come.
You know,
Please do. I'm going to be there.
there's no other way. A big shout out to Tebow Touch, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta know this. You gotta know this. You're born at the timing. God's timing is perfect timing. Look at that. And I love the fact that, you know what, and this, we couldn't, there's no point in talking about things we can always talk about. Lena, this show is dedicated to special edition. Done deal.
Let's go.
You know, it's a special edition. We talking about these things because Gafana, there's nothing that we're really doing out there. Okay, we've raised the problem. What are the solutions?
You know, I'll tell you something. I remember, by the way, we experienced a state of emergency. When we were growing up, we had these young lions. Like like we used to have teams, like young comrades. You see, where at around 5 to 6, we have small caucuses, like secretly, because nobody would, nobody must know about it. And then what we did was to listen to our problems affect a community in ways. You understand? They would come to us, see solve the low problem. We go there straight. As it is straight. You understand? And I grew up with it. That thing, when I grew up, Kosas we did the same thing. Meta ifikela ku Kosas, but the whole school be inform you ukuthi lalela kunomntana la school en udonse abafana. Bamrepilo bamrepang for the fact ukuthi bambambile. The whole school was poor.
Asambe.
Nalaba esabatrapa mhlamba bukele la ku Instagram. Besibashaya abanye namanje ngathi abathathi kahle because besingashayi lokho ukuthi kusasa khona ukubulisa besimshaya hlahlanya ngazi nokuthi negama lakhe yini. You understand? So the very same thing, it can come back.
It can. I mean, asibena ama-caucus lawa sikhapha abo sister. You know, plus yazi bashayisa late from abo Shoprite abo Spar. Asimenda.
Nathi ngithi nami mina ngiphuza utshwala, manje nani nina niphuza utshwala. You can do it okay, Jensen uyophuza kuphi okay sharp. Niyazi responsibility yethu. Abo sisi bazobe bakhona. Mase ukuchaya bafethu niyavaya okay ngicheckile labo sisi bamba nabo bani ba happy or kanjani. Simple things bezenzeka community yethu.
That's it. And I mean the perpetrators will get exposed.
Serious?
Because ngeke ukwazi ukuzibamba ngithi yakula. Because being a rapist is a psychological problem. People don't realize. You mental, you know. I mean, for me, it's just worrisome. One more point I want to raise before we wrap this section up in the show. And I have to be very sensitive about this, you know, because we had the Queen was say UCT you know, who just got laid to rest this weekend. And I mean, we've had them listed, man. You know, so many ladies get stolen on a daily basis. But every 27 seconds, a woman gets raped in South Africa. Do you understand? 27 seconds. 27 seconds a woman gets raped in South Africa. Now, I have to raise this, and I hope that it's received with good spirit. You know, I get worried with our South Africans and how we react based on certain things. It took two beautiful women to really raise awareness about gender-based violence in South Africa. Beautiful women. And I'm talking about Gunabo sister on a daily who are dark. Perhaps are not viewed as gorgeous as the ladies that have been killed, Lab. You know, I think there's something wrong, Nakon. Colorism, you know, there's a bit of favoritism when it comes. Why, if it wasn't, Asitunena was a bit more different. Darker, short hair, maybe Agahlale Cape Town, you know, Hlale Hammanskraal. Do you think the impact would be the same? I doubt. You know, and I want to speak about that, you know, to raise the awareness. You know, even when we're doing something good, we could also be doing something bad without realizing we're doing bad, you know, because there's 27 seconds a woman gets raped, irrespective of her skin tone. she gets raped, she gets abducted.
For owning a vagina.
For having a vagina. You know, what's your view on that, and what should South Africans start doing in opening up their minds? Yeah, it needs a breather, Leah. It needs a breather. Yeah. It's a moment of silence. Do you agree with the view that's raised though? You know, we are born.
Yeah, in fact, like to me, it's
complicated.
You know what the saddest thing is?
Yeah, sure.
The saddest thing is that I actually met some guy, and then I'm like, we were driving past the apartment somewhere. He's like, I think he said this is the apartment because I didn't really know Karabo like that, but I just knew apartment in Center. He's like, oh, that's the apartment. I was like, oh, Karabo, do you know? Apparently she stayed here. But basically we got to the point where he's like, oh, that girl, she was fucking everybody in that building. No wonder she died. This is someone I know.
No wonder she died.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No, he's also sick.
She was yes, he is
also
definitely
sick.
sick.
I think he's doing it
When
now.
I heard that
he's
shit,
doing it.
when I heard that, I was like,
it's so weird. Good, Amachita can sleep with as many women as we, I guess, can, and then we don't get to be called hoes or bitches or whatever it is. But when Umfazi does it, we're the first ones. Now call.
I don't even understand.
Even those who don't do it.
Even those who
don't.
Yeah, just because.
Because
But it benefits the patriarch. Yabona.
wife material.
Tell us.
Then I'm just like, the wife material, you. Wife material, do you have your wife material in my vagina? Because right now we're screwing. So you need to understand wife material is clapping. We came here. So, and it's sad that you call the meek wife a wife. And it's a fat bitch who can be a stripper as your wife. The hoe. Then let me be a hoe. At least I'm not in missionary food.
Yeah. Oh.
Bafuna missionary bazibiza bafazi.
Yeah.
Uqoqelela phezulu ngonqeni umuntu wakho ngibande bethe ufuna umshado kokuqala. I'm probably you don't even know how to lick.
Yeah.
You're busy being homophobic here. Why don't you befriend a lesbian to teach you handwork and tongue work before we even request for your penis?
Come on. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sportainment on THD 24. This is the hottest show ever. Yeah, boy.
It is meant for women.
Yeah.
You will wonder, you'll be looking at your penis with an erection every day and wondering, what's wrong with me? Maybe you should just go through that moment. City recession,
Yo.
and everybody gets a dildo.
Simple.
Because these little dicks, even you think your dick is everything. You don't even have technique, motherfucker, because you've been with polite women and you're here to looking, telling boys that you hit it. But you ain't even hit it right.
Moonchild. But you know, every time we have guests, I respect you. I respect the truth, and I respect it coming out the way it's coming out. Because the moment who's romanticizes into, they come in this side, Zavaya. As you see, impactful. This is impactful. Trust me, this is what we need. This is what we need, and this is what I'm talking about. You know, just a reminder to all our listeners, this is a special edition, man. I can even say it right now. Fuck. Oh man, you know, literally, like, because we've been expressing, you know, like I see one of the bosses is looking at me. Okay, it's okay.
Are you safe?
I think I'm safe. He's smiling.
All right.
But once again, man, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get bigger and better than this. Petu Zakhele, this Petu Moonchild.
Thank you, bro.
You know, I mean, this is Sportainment, but there's no ways. We're in a state of emergency, Konamanje.
Yeah.
We don't need to see more people getting raped or stolen or kidnapped or done all these things to actually start speaking like this.
It must stop now.
Yeah, it must stop right now. I just want to remind our listeners on social media at THD.24, the current Banyana captain who has a team, female footballers, you know. So the one thing that I found very interesting, now for me, I would be happy if this was Caster's choice based on the fact that she decided to retire from athletics. It seems like she's forced into doing this because they go 800 meters, which I still think is absolute shit, because now, you know, there's no reason besides just her hormones, just the fact that itesto yakhe is higher, and the biggest reason is because uzophula that world record. She's a black female,
Rubbish.
you know.
But I mean, this is now going into that conversation. We're not all just born girls and boys. That's another topic altogether. Do you know what I mean?
It brings into, and I believe Zakhele also raised it, like you're raising it now. We have to start thinking of the next generation, clearly.
Yes.
What generation you have to say expire? You know?
At least in vocal. Like now my daughter is 11, knows what artificial insemination is. Because it's just like, she's like, oh, I'm not gonna have kids. I'm like, why? She's like, because you're gonna be a fabulous gogo. I know you're gonna be touring. I'm gonna be touring. So who's gonna stay with my kid? I'm like, well, you can just, I mean, it means you're gonna be a boss bitch. So buy a sperm.
Simple, just like
buy
that.
A sperm, freeze your egg.
Yeah,
you know.
That's what it's leading to.
Those are the conversations they're having. I mean, until the twins know what that is. For now, they can sing. My
thing about the caster though is that while I hear what you're saying about her potentially being forced into it, I think like what you said, they've given her circumstances and she's decided to own it. Yeah. She's just decided, okay, let me just boss up and deal with the situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, let me go and show them that I'm multi-talented, I'm multifaceted. Do you know what I'm saying? I can do more than just run. Like, okay, it's fine. You guys want to take away my running? You want to take away competition from me? I will always be a sprinter. I will always be a runner. But fine, let me go and do something else and show you that I can boss bitch in that as well. Like, come at me.
I'm with you, nah? But I just have this thing of they kind of still win. What happens when she becomes the boss Gustiski? You think they're going to let go of her? They definitely the greatest of African football queens. We had her here, the only player to have ever scored 100 goals plus for a national team. Ibanyana Banyan. Not even Ronaldo, Messi have done that yet. But she's still not getting her honors. You know. So you see, it's still. I'm not disagreeing with you. I fully agree.
Yeah.
But Ongati, it wasn't her choice. I would have felt better if I'm done in athletics. I'm going into soccer. Right now, it's because she was banned. Bamkati. And the world kept quiet. You know, Kenya was supposed to boycott. Ethiopia was supposed to boycott. All of them were supposed to boycott to make sure IAAF realizes you cannot bully black people and bully black women.
This is actually something I said. I was having a conversation with my friend when we were talking about the xenophobia attacks. So like, okay, Shab, now open up, boy. Everyone is busy fighting on Twitter. Why did nobody come through when they mistreating our athletes? Not just South African athletes as a cast, but like, athletes from all over the world.
There's so many things we need to rectify. But one thing we need to make we need to come back, get you guys back 100%. In the studio, man. The conversation, this is just the beginning, you know? This is just the beginning. And I have I'm sure our script team, our content producers, but we didn't even look at one question on the script. She scripted totally today, you know, and that's the amazing part. I think let's do this, man. Zakhele King, just to close it would be very illegal, just like I'm going to get to Moonchild. You know, your work as an artist, as an actor, King, so recognizable. You know, Isibaya. We know you're a holistic artist, not just, people have linked you just to acting, but there are other things you're very gifted in. But I speak on behalf of millions. My King, we salute you. You inspire us. I mean, talk about greatness. Endorsement, Vodacom, I mean, come shakes. You know. I mean, maybe just a little space, even if they can fire. Just a bit about your career, my King, and where are we gonna see you in the future?
Yeah. No, thanks for elevating my name to such great heights. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, King.
Yeah. No, because theater is where I started.
Wow.
And then I respect that fact.
Yeah.
So it made me come to a realization that for the fact that it groomed me.
Yeah.
And it elevated me.
Yeah.
To where I am now. It means it can be done to someone's child out there, to a black child somewhere out there in the township.
Yeah.
Because when I was growing up, I thought, no, it ngenze nje ikesh because ngiyayithanda acting.
Yeah.
Noma ngengiphumelele but when ngizoncengalana ngibone ngisageleza ngenza ini. You see? So I think there's lots of talent out there, and given the privilege le nguyo manje, yokuthi ngibe recognized.
Yeah.
So I'll use the space and everything that I have now to give back. As I started, I have a project in Makaya, Ekian.
Talk to us.
It's called a development program.
Okay.
And I had another one in Mpumalanga.
Yeah.
And then there's another one, Vele Alexander Kaslam.
Yeah.
And then I've got a company, I call it Nkami's Production.
Yes, sir.
So that production, it's not competing with anyone. We actually go out there to those who are, there's kids, I don't have hope because my parents are afford university and I'm talented, but no one is actually taking care of me. So I go to those kids and check potential. I have friends about institution Alexander. If kukuthi vele ezandleni zami ngiyahluleka, I send them through to AAA Alexander Arts Academy.
Okay.
So they get to learn a lot about our industry. Dance, singing.
Holistically, vele.
And you mentioned music. It's not the music that you do. No, I used to do musicals at theater because being all rounder.
Wow.
I used to sing, dance, and act. So, I just want to make sure that umntana ozazi ukuthi une potential. They must not give up. There is light in the tunnel. Believe me, bangaqali bangena estradini bathi isigela siyangishaya in because ngiyakutshela kunabantwana uthi mawukhuluma naye aslem but mawuthubheka ama results esigela uyabhayiziseka nokuthi ubheka italent yakhe. Amazing.
Too much fire.
Too much. You see, take lo mntana umbeke stage. Like for instance, there's a boy eMpumalanga ngimthole eMpumalanga kule cast yami. Like there's almost 4 of them. Like abayithuba se state theater. Another one manje urana eyakhe company. It's you understand? And then lo munye ngimbone ngasikudala a post abaya overseas joining new cast. So those people like mangba realize like I was like I wish labantwana lento ngibabonise yona bangaweli phansi. You understand? So I was proud when I saw them abanye baku state theater because they were inviting me actually to come and watch their shows.
Come on.
So moving from now ukuya phambili, I know ukuthi whatever skill that I have, someone will benefit from me.
100%.
Right now, I was given umsebenzi by Imine by Biza Irikluka. So there's what we call industrial theater, of which I run a company. The company I run it with my wife. So that industrial theater, it's like educational theater. You go to a company like the one we did in the mine. These people want to address issues of which you get someone alele when someone is actually lecturing there. But Tina coming with the style say theater like performance, we give music, dance, and sending out the message. And it has been proven that it's the best mechanism to educate. You understand? So that thing worked, believe me. So we went to the mine, we performed, believe me, till the end. People were still sitting there. At the end, when they ask questions, abantu would still remember okay liyasimbe ikhuluma ngani
so relatable.
And then it was part of work now because I got paid. I managed to pay them. You understand?
I love that.
So it's part of work.
The empowerment.
You understand? You understand?
I respect you.
So I don't want to trigger millions of people to come running after me and say, you said we have a job. Because everyone wants to act. I don't want to lie.
That's the truth.
Everyone wants to act, but honestly speaking, it takes laba talent.
That's true.
And honestly speaking, ngicela ukuthi ningangizondi lapho kunalaba abebenenhlanhla bawela kwi-industry bavala isikhala salo one-talent bemele ngabe uvala lapho. Mina I believe there's better Skhaleni out there. There's better Skhaleni. So I want to impart my skills to that person.
That's power. That's leadership.
Even when I die, that person angathi lenja amehlo amakhulu yabona I've got big lenja amehlo amakhulu ngivalele ngaphandle. You see, someone must benefit from my skills and I just want to make sure ukuthi
you leave a legacy. I love that, my king. I'm super excited because Yazin, you've left a mark not just to those that are listening, even in the studio. Right now, there are people who I can tell you now you've woken some people up because the industry is tough. You know, and Ngabona Tivo Tachunka hint man. You know, I just want to ask one more question before I jump into Moonchild. Manjuzungu abuya nina matexi praya. Mungatse kushubile da
angit mina bangivimba mina ngifuna bayidedele mina babona ukuthi uzovenza
because manje soya praya da taxi rekini sifona nge-apron. But my king, words of inspiration in 2 seconds to that child out there that need it.
Sure.
Words of inspiration. Abashaying motivation.
ngicela i-talent lakho ungazitshela ukuthi uzocala ma uqeda isikolo or mase someone azila khulumina. I-talent lakho maliqale manje. Own your own space. Where you sleep, you must know ukuthi kulala bani. Be that person, the person that you want to be in future. You must be that person starting from now. It doesn't matter ukuthi ulala phansi kombhede or phansi kwetafula like some of us. La ulala khona, you must know ukuthi if you want to be president, gulali president. You must tell yourself leyo nto. If you want to be lawyer, gulali lawyer. Even when you walk in the streets, you must know ukuthi kuhamba lawyer. Even when you greet people with the same respect, hi, how are you? Lawyer. It starts now so that when you your time is shy, it's cut shy. So you are ready, you are that person exactly. You are that person now. I tomorrow now.
Cheers and the energy and the passion, Baba.
Because I started working on the project from last year actually. I just didn't tell anybody. So I didn't even know which song it was going to come out of. I was going to be a part of because I'd been sending melodies, I'd been sending hooks, I'd been sending for different songs because literally a week before the album came, I just finished doing ad-libs for the Pharrell one, Water. So it's just like I'd been working on the stuff. It's just so lit.
Come on.
It was crazy because she was part of, because I write down everything I do. So I take a box and grow my my points to tick my boxes. So with that box, it's like it was every time, like at least for the past 10 years, if you ask me specifically what's my ultimate collaboration, I'll say Beyonce with Conviction.
Come on.
And how many people do you think believed that? Nobody. So this secret felt so good for me for a whole year on some. Nothing
you
impossible.
You pissed off abathakathi banyanyile.
But anyway, man, words of encouragement and of course where people can touch base with you.
Is this the end of it? For a man, is it because it's not Women's Month? For the men, you had a long ass conversation.
Not even. Wait, hold on.
Firstly, it was men first. It wasn't ladies first. That's the first one.
Not even.
I decided to take it and save the best for last. Now we're here. You say goodbye.
Hold on. I'm not saying goodbye. I'm not saying goodbye.
And you have as well.
You know what I love, Moonchild? You know what I love? Yazin, we beg straight. Your music doing the most, killing it, working nabo Beyonce.
And who else?
Yeah, so bona gupi match. What's the next level? Because already you're international. Now, what's the next? Talk exactly what I'm talking about.
I've already got my American but 2 days ago I've been doing South by Southwest for the past 4 years, right?
Yes.
So this is so I've been doing it as the African booking. So now I'm booked as a global artist.
Come on.
Wow.
I start so next month, October, I start doing my UK. I'm just finishing my touring for the year, which is just like a few shows in Europe, and then I've got just like one in America for now. And then I start my tour because every beginning of the year, like the first 3 months, I'm doing America, Europe, UK. So I'm gonna be doing that. So I've already know my dates.
What's the one you're waiting for? What's that award that has le? Now, relax. Not relax to stop, but I can breathe. Which award are you? Oh, what step? What level? Where is what's the goal actually?
The goal is dying after a freaking epic performance at 85 because this is my breathing. There's no retirement. There's no like
whole 85.
You can't demotivate me from breathing because of an award. Because my truth comes into what I give you. So if it's not good enough for you, that's great. But there's one of the songs I've done with Diplo, and I say first class actually a helicopter and to the Grammys. So I'm gonna be driving to the Grammys like this. So, but I'm cooking so much stuff. My international America is crazy. Right now, I'm working with crazy people. I'm writing music for like mainstream, like America.
And you got a unique flavor.
That's the thing. I've already made it to there's an album that's doing very well in the UK right now. We were BBC #1 album. And then the Beyonce album that's #1 in the world.
Come on.
And then so the UK's on. Oh, so now I'm in the official Gorillaz album that's going to be coming out. And then obviously the only African collaboration stuff.
Singabi stinging as that. You guys heard the names.
I'm getting a gun. Laying my bullets first hand, so that when you have balls, when you come up to me with your hands, I will shoot your babies. I will shoot them. While you can think about touching the next girl after that. I'm tired.
I think it's
I'm getting that gun. It's just 2.2.
Aye.
pepper spray. Not pepper spray, pepper guns.
Pepper gun.
So feeling how to feel it for a moment. I'm going to feel it for a moment. That's enough time for me to run. So gun lessons, girls. Let's get gun lessons.
Self-defense.
Let's not protect these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And also, let's not be polite if they can't even give you the right sex.
Chesa. Shout out to Fresh. That's my Fresh thing.
What am I?
You've been hitting us with them.
Words
of inspiration.
To the young generation coming up next.
Your voice matters. You matter. The world doesn't have time for your tears. Find your strength, figure it out, and just go on harder. Forgiving is not for the perpetrator, it's for you, because you don't want to be drinking poison and waiting for someone to die. So forgiveness is for you.
Yeah. Queen.
And everything is possible.
Queen.
She just brought me back.
Queen. I'm prophesying this already. Yayibona PT is literally here already. Yes.
Yeah,
you know. Yayibona PT, you know, literally. I'm sure no Shoma Josie, no Java. They can tell you. I put you in that. Yeah.
I love
that. Because you're super unique. There's no other Moonchild. And they can hate
That's
on
why
you.
I have a license with my hair, son. I use my
Come
power.
on. So really, you are serious inspiration, and I love how you keep how we feel. I trust the queens again.
And then I'm going to be bloated. No, I'm not going to suffer because your ears can't handle. You must just be strong.
This is my favorite episode. Done deal of this whole entire season. This is my favorite episode. Queen, I can tell a lifetime. This is my favorite.
Also told him to be. I want to
yeah. Queen, where can we get a hold of you on social media?
Moonchild Sanelly on Twitter and everywhere else.
Yeah.
On Twitter, it's Moon Sanelly. They didn't have enough letters for my buzzy hater, but anyway, I love Twitter. They can never make me feel mad.
Yeah.
Even if they make me feel mad, I love them. And I snap.
Come on.
Anyway, another one is that be sensitive. Because chances are you've violated a girl and you don't even know it. So Moon Sanelly on Twitter, let's go have that conversation. Moonchild Sanelly. My bum comes from the confidence. And if I didn't have confidence, the reason that a man cannot break me is because I didn't let being called Usdudla when I was growing up be a normal thing. So that a man can break me. A part of being confident is a part of being able to say no to that. Part of being confident is being able to say bring a condom, even if it's too soon, without feeling like you're not cool enough. Part of having a voice and owning your body like me is that shit. No one's gonna come and break me. I know who I am and I love it and I own it, and you're just gonna have to surround yourself.
Isocha. Come on. Oh, Queen, we respect you, King. We respect you. No man is toshisile akunankinga. You know, it's a memorable way course, right? And I know we gotta wrap it up, though. You know, we gotta wrap it up. It's too much, right?
It's a lot.
I never expected it. I never expected this one. Yeah.
That's what's up.
I don't even know how you follow all of that, man.
How do we wrap it up?
I really don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know, man.
But anyway, we gotta close it off in style. See, Valang style, you know. Once again, to the beautiful queens out there, Amachita, let's protect the queens. Africa would not be Africa without them. That's why it's not Papa Africa, it's Mama Africa. When that doggy is chasing you, don't say Papa, you say Mama. That's the power of a queen right there. Let's take care of our queens. They take care of us. They give us life. And you know, no male on earth can give life. And I think that's the truth.
You can put your sperm in a chicken.
Exactly. So to close it off, Ngashile, ngivala vele kuku Zakhele da. Nendimvenda nderenda.
Because Venda
come on, Netina langa nderendani Tshivhula, aka Ren-D, your number one MC. Yes, man. God bless. Thank you very much. These bitches. I'm not Photoshop, Joe. Come on, Moonchild. Joe.
Can you finish it because
You can't Photoshop this. I mean, what are you doing, Joe? And born from vendor to closer land. I mean, a combination. Did you enjoy the show?
Fuck yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
That's the most lit show ever. I want to come back.
You're gonna be back. I promise you.
So lit.
We'll let you. Guaranteed. On my side, I say you're back.
Okay.
Done deal. Yes, man. Moonchild, I see you. Anyway, Ugrand.
Angishapho dog.
Efesibuye studio eh?
Eziyaphenduka la. Amamfethu utshela ivari ngincanyile ne setup everything, you understand? Because I think from other radio stations it's different, but different. Try this guy. These guys, listen, very interesting. You learn a lot from this guy.
Shakes, and then one more thing. To love abuse.
Guys, ngicela
Basop.
nibobheka la ngidlalela khona.
Basop.
Nizonya.
My Kings, Ghana!
You with us, you win. Case closed. Touch HD.